Welcome to another installment of WGS-TV right here on Blog TV and YouTube. Your official Wrestle Gamer Double B Billy Butcher coming to you on this wonderful October 20th, 2010. I am here with my Left 4 Dead 2 t-shirt, my Helsing poster, and my little stack of WWE DVDs, which will be growing in the upcoming days here on WGS-TV, so you guys can actually have an idea of what kind of collection of wrestling DVDs that yours truly has. Okay? Tonight, guys and gals, we have the podcast. We have WGS Radio, and ladies and gentlemen, we have a very, very special guest tonight. Again, former Florida Championship Wrestling star and current indie sensation Byron Wilcott will be joining us on the review tonight. So basically what I plan on doing is having like a short 30 to 45 minute interview with him. And then we'll go to the Blog Splash News. He'll stay with us the entire show, by the way. And then we'll go to the Blog Splash News with Rick the Shining Star and Ashley. And then we'll go into the Weekend Review, and it'll be very interesting to hear his thoughts and hear his views on wrestling today, considering, the TNA and how horrible they were last week on Impact, and with the announcement of the Buried Alive match for bragging rights. Oh, by the way, be sure to tune in 2 hours before bragging rights this Sunday for the bragging rights breakdown and prediction show. Be sure you guys tune in for that on Blog Talk Radio. Now, Rev Jake Slayer saying Blog Splash, and what it is Rick Starr also has a blog, Rev Jake, and it's called the Rick Starr Blog Splash. And I figured, since he and Ashley are the ones doing behind the news, why not call the segment the Blog Splash News? That's the whole idea, the whole concept, if you were behind that. That's how it came to fruition. And will there be a post-show after the pay-per-view? More than likely, yes. After any pay-per-view, guys, what I'll probably do is, after any pay-per-view, I've done it already for Hell in a Cell, and I've done it for Bound for Glory. After any pay-per-view, I'll have like my immediate reactions video up here on Blog TV and YouTube. By the way, again, the several places, again, to check out the videos. One, blogtv.com/people/AWBB, youtube.com/WrestleGamer. Oh, huge update on YouTube, guys. Very big update, very big news. We are up over 100 subscribers. Yours truly has gotten up over 100 subscribers on YouTube. I believe right now it stands at 103. So to you guys who are watching this video on YouTube and watching it and subscribing it, thank you very much. Thank you very much for doing that. I would also love the subscribers here on Blog TV as well. So again, that's youtube.com/WrestleGamer, facebook.com/TheWrestleGamerShow. Hey, by the way, if you're up on Facebook, hey, go to our page, like us, become a fan, because again, whenever there's a blog entry made on the website, by the way, that's another place you can see the videos, www.thewrestlegamershow.com. Whenever there's a blog entry on there, I have a what's called Twitter feed, and it will send it straight to the Facebook page as well. So, and we use the Facebook page to take questions we'll have for upcoming guests. By the way, you still have time to submit your questions in for Mr. Byron Wilcott for tonight's podcast. You submit them into the Facebook page, facebook.com/TheWrestleGamerShow. You still have time to send them in, so be sure you do that. And also we have myspace.com/DoubleBCajun, and as Ashley just put here in the live Blog TV chat room, fans.wwe.com/DoubleBCajun. Yes, yours truly also has a WWE Universe page. So be sure you get you send me, if you're up on there too, send me a friend request on there too. Now, I did get a couple of interesting comments on here. One comment was from Muscle Bomb himself, and one of my big questions of the day from yesterday's video was, how would you rate Monday Night Raw on a scale of 1 to 5? Now, yours truly said I gave it a solid 3.5. Because I didn't think it was bad, but I didn't think it was great either. So I stuck it right in the middle. And Muscle Bomb sent a comment saying, he agrees. So he gave it a solid 3. So pretty much we're kind of like in agreement on here. And Rev Jake Slayer in the Live TV chat room says 3.659 and a half. Okay. That's the most fractions together. Yeah. So again we got the we now we got the podcast tonight. Now I want to take a moment here, guys. I want to take a moment here. I'm very serious. It was announced just this morning that yesterday one of the all-time great actors, in my personal opinion, I've seen him do countless movies. I've seen him on various sitcoms. The man was always hilarious, and he was great to watch. Tom Bosley. Tom Bosley died yesterday at the age of 83. And I'd just like to say, Tom Bosley, you will be missed. You were one of my favorite actors. So, rest in peace. Rest in peace, Mr. Tom Bosley. All right, now we've gotten that out of the way. Quick update. They have, as far as the little baby Randy is concerned, they have not found anything wrong with him. So he is being released, and he will be coming home later this afternoon. And it's kind of weird because they did a spinal tap on him to check him for viral meningitis, and he had a fever of 101. So how come they couldn't find anything wrong with him? I don't know. Oh, by the way, I still haven't gotten anybody's comments yet on how you like the poster in the background. The new poster I'll put up since last night. If you're wondering, if you haven't heard yesterday's video, I'll restate it one more time. My sister went to Dragon Con up in Atlanta, and she got me this poster. And I figured it is so cool and whatnot, and since I now have a new little broadcasting space here, that I would actually readjust the angle, put this in the back. Now, guys, I did say earlier about the bragging rights breakdown and prediction show being 2 hours before the pay-per-view. Be sure that you also here with us for the pay-per-view this Sunday for live audio only commentary. Live audio only commentary from Ashley, Andy, Nathan, and Rick. Okay, so be sure that you join us for that as well. And Muscle Bomb's asking me a question. Your thoughts on Tough Enough coming back? Well, you know what? That's very interesting because I really didn't know that they were thinking about bringing Tough Enough back. So I'll tell you what. I hope they do better with Tough Enough than they've done with NXT, since NXT is nothing but a complete snore fest right now. So that's all I'm hoping for, is that they do a better job with that than they've done with NXT. Because I believe at the onset of NXT is that they were supposed to have it like more reality based. That was the whole thought behind it, that NXT was going to be more reality based, considering the fact they were taking up rookies to have a chance to be WWE's next breakout star. But now they've just taken it and made it a complete, and they've just pretty much blown this. They flushed ECW down the toilet. They had NXT right before ECW in the crapper before it went down. As Goku 6425 is on here. Oh, by the way, be sure you check out his YouTube channel as well. That's www.youtube.com/Gohan GOHAN 6425. Check out his YouTube as well. So be sure you check that out. Now, Goku, be sure that you remember to join us on the podcast tonight, because, again, we have a special guest joining us for the review on Wrestle Talk. Again, former Florida Championship Wrestling star and current indie sensation Byron Wilcott will be on the show tonight. And also, like I said, We have another guest that's actually booked for next week's show. We have Luke Hawks. Luke Hawks was in the ill-famed Wrestling Society X. He has wrestled all over the United States on the indie sensation. I mean, on the indie scene, and he is a good worker. So Luke Hawks will be on the show next week. So be sure you submit your questions in for him as well. And by the way, again, you guys still have time to submit your questions on the Facebook page, facebook.com/The WrestleGamer Show. Get your questions in for Byron Wilcott, and then for next week's guest, for Luke Hawks. Be sure you get your questions in on the Facebook page if you can't call in or be in the chat room. Okay? Now, again, you know what? I haven't had a chance yet. Oh, you know what I need to do, though? What I need to do is I need to try to call Mr. Jim Henderson. Like I said, I was just now thinking about it. And I need to try to call him and see if I can get an interview. And if he does get me an interview, what I'll probably do is I'll probably do another video very quickly right after this one and upload it too and whatnot, because he can only grant us, he told me last week, about a 10 to 15 minute interview, considering in fact how busy he is with the NFL season. All right? And what I'll do is not only will I keep that on the video, what I'll probably do is I'll probably take the audio run it through my video editor, take the audio from it, and strip that and upload it to Blog Talk Radio like that. Okay, because that way you can be on the Blog Talk Radio too at the same time. All right. So I'll try to call him as soon as we're done with this video today, the official WGS-TV video. Now, there was a comment made on yesterday's video on youtube.com/WrestleGamer from Valhalla Aller, if I'm saying that correctly, about the not having a German flag. Now, look, I don't know if you're saying that as a joke or not, but I will not have a German flag or anything like that on my show, okay? If you're wondering anything, this is Helsing. This is an anime. And my sister got it for me as a gift. Of course, this is going to be up here. And again, the stack of WWE DVDs will be coming up on a few. You know what I'm saying. If I can learn to talk right here in the video, in the upcoming days, I'll have more and more DVDs in the background right here. So that way you'll see not only the Helsing poster, but you'll probably see a stack of WWE DVDs just growing. And that'll give you guys out there a good idea as to my DVD collection that I have. Okay? So be sure you tune in for blogtalkradio.com/WGS Radio tonight for our special guest, Byron Wilcott, and the Week in Review. Okay? So be sure you tune in. Again, also, if you have any questions, you have several ways to get them in. Again, that's with the Facebook page. I've already said several times in the video. I'll have the description, the URL in the description box for that. Now, as far as my question of the day, and this is going to be a speculation question, and I want to get your thoughts on it. Considering how horrible Impact was last week, do you expect to see another 1.5 hours of promos from TNA like we did last week on Impact? I want to get your thoughts on it. Leave it in a comment on here. Any comments left on any videos will be acknowledged, okay, on a future video. Well, that's going to do it for WGS-TV for today. Be sure you tune in tonight again for the podcast and every day for WGS-TV right here on Blog TV and YouTube. I am your official WrestleGamer Double B, Billy Boudreaux, with my Helsing poster and my Left 4 Dead 2 t-shirt. Signing off, everybody.